Yo, this car is fire. Literally. Today, we're talking about one of the worst cars of all time, the Chevy Volt. The only car that could be kicked out of parking garages because they're known for catching on fire. Seriously, I did not make that up. Anyways, let's establish what is a Chevy Volt. This is basically Chevrolet's version of the Prius. If you close your eyes and describe the two, they're basically the same car. But the only difference is, the Toyota is a fantastic car for most people. The Chevy is just a big pile of crap. Because you took everything that everybody liked about the Toyota Prius and you made it absolutely terrible. Rubber buttons on the steering wheel that feel like a child's toy. An infotainment screen that is about as fast as Windows XP. And seats that are on par with a park bench. Now, if you did live under a rock and you only drove GM products from the early 2010s, you might like one of these. It feels like every other GM product. Boring, bland, and basic. That's it. You don't need anything else. Now, when it comes to the performance of this car, you're not going to win any races. It's terrible. It's slow. Of course it's slow. It's like 4,000 pounds and makes 140 horsepower. Well, how's the fuel economy? It gets 32 mpg on the highway. That's pretty bad for a hybrid. For reference, my Forte gets 45 at a minimum on the highway. So yeah, GM, that kind of sucks when it comes to that fuel economy. But since it is a plug-in hybrid, you can just plug it in at night and drive it in the morning without having to use any gas at all. And you also have that added benefit of not having range anxiety whenever you have to drive out of town. But then you're also dealing with 32 mpg on the highway, which is absolutely terrible. I still can't get over that. 32 miles per gallon. How? Also, when it comes to the regenerative braking, you have a little pedal on the back of the steering wheel. You push that, and it doesn't kick in, and then it kicks in really hard for no reason. It's not linear at all. You can't just push the button and it gets more and more intense. It just gets rampantly more intense, and then the second you let off, it stops doing the regenerative braking, which makes no sense at all to me. I don't know. I honestly just hate this thing. It looks like a Chevy Cruze. It blends in too much, but then at the same time, it stands out too much. It's too terrible looking and too good looking all at the same time. I hate it for what it is, but I like it for what it intended to be. It was GM's attempt at building a Prius, and they did exactly that. Take a Toyota Prius and make it slightly worse. Is this a bad car? On paper, no, not at all. It's a four-door hatchback that has a decent amount of room, and that's really about it. But when you compare it to a Prius, the Prius just does everything better. Anyways, that's my TED Talk. I hate these things so freaking much. If you own a Chevy Volt, or maybe even a Chevy Bolt, or whatever the hell General Motors is coming out with nowadays, tell me how you disagree with me, or whether or not you agree with me. Are they actually making piles of crap, or are they making actually decent cars for once? Besides that, remember to like, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and I will see you in the next video.